Is Nattynät Poseidon one of the best football songs you've heard? It's not one of the best, it's the best, like by far. Do you plan on attending any Celtic games this season? Yeah, definitely. I don't have the same possibilities as last year, or this year, I'll probably won't be able to visit derbies against Rangers. Well, I still hope so, obviously, but smaller games definitely, I think already in January. If you were to move to another country or city, where would you want to move to? I named here 4 cities: Gothenburg in Sweden, Stockholm in Sweden, Bordeaux in France, and Hamburg in Germany. IFK Göteborg or Celtic? I had nightmares thinking about this answer because it's so much 50-50 that both teams, the fans gave a boost to the channel like a lot. I experienced the best atmospheres at Celtic, just like such a vibrant football culture, but also IFK, really excellent people I've met there at both places, Gothenburg and Glasgow as well. It's really hard to decide. One thing which could decide is that IFK's media invited me, so that was kind of an official appreciation, which obviously meant a lot to me. I've been able to be at their media section for 2 games, and they acknowledged the work I've done for my channel about their team. So if something is deciding it, although Celtic on the other hand had the best atmosphere I've ever experienced, so if something is deciding, then is this one the media section possibilities, so then it's 51% IFK. Would you agree football matches where it snows are better? Well, in terms of playing, yeah, definitely I like really much playing in the snow, but since this is a channel about me visiting games, I wouldn't like that, visiting games and vlogging in the snow, because that would mean that it's freezing cold. Watching in TV, that can also look good, but not visiting, no. Which Allsvenskan game do you wish you vlogged in retrospect this season? There's 3 of them: Hammarby 3-3 AIK, AIK 1-0 Djurgården, and Elfsborg 4-4 BK Häcken. Ronaldo or Messi? Messi, not the slightest doubt. Best matchday kit and or best crest in Allsvenskan. So I'm lucky enough to have the best matchday kit. It's this one of AIK with the Stockholm map, even though it wasn't really frequently worn in an Allsvenskan game, but it's really nice with the map with the shades of blue. It's just exceptional. It has a vibe. There are 2 really good looking crests in Allsvenskan, in my opinion. Those 2 are AIK and IFK Göteborg. Obviously, no, I'm not like completely unbiased in this one, but I think both are clean cut, both are representing something, both are looking like a proper crest. You can just sense the history and what it means to people for both clubs. I think IFK's crest, it gets 51%, so if I had to name one, then it's IFK. Who wins the Swedish Cup? I obviously hope for IFK Göteborg, but I think it's gonna be one of the Stockholm teams next year. Best game this fall, best atmosphere, it's Ferencváros 3-2 against Trabzonspor in the Europa League at home. That was a vibrant game. I never experienced that good atmosphere in our home stadium here in Budapest. It was just top. Who would win between Hungary and Sweden? I've actually been to 3 Hungary against Sweden games here in Hungary. One of them was my very first game in September 2009, and Sweden won there in the 94th minute with a goal of Zlatan Ibrahimovic. I think pretty many of you remember that. But then 2 years later, we also won in like the last minute, or in the 90th minute, 2-1. Today, we are really putting on a show, the lads, the Hungarians. We are overachieving, so I think now in the new vibrant national stadium it would be Hungary here in Budapest, and at your place, guys, in Sweden, it would be a draw. When are you going to visit the game of April 25th SC of North Korea? Well, I guess as soon as North Korea has democracy.